start the workout. Yeah, we're doing a bar workout, which basically is inspired by ballet exercises. So I'm going to start with I think this is second position with the legs wide and laterally rotated, and just with the hands on the thighs and sitting up nice and tall, growing tall through the back of the head. And let's just connect with our breath. So breathing into where your elbows are, through the nose, exhale through pursed lips, pulling the belly in and the pelvic floor up. Okay. As you take another breath in, bring your hands to the hips. As you exhale, we're going to just slide the hands to the knees. Okay. So just inhale here and then exhale here. Again, try not to hold your breath today. That's really the most important thing for the breath. Again, if you get lost on the breath pattern, just focus on making sure you're breathing, taking nice, full, deep breaths in and out throughout the workout. Okay. Again, I want to remind you to leave anything out that causes you pain or strain today and just go to your own range of motion. Okay. So this time I'm gonna take the elbows back and then go into offering and then go into palms down. So I'm gonna go palms up here and then palms down here. Okay. So as you breathe in, arch the back, and then as you breathe out, will round the back. So breathe in and then breathe out. Okay. So we'll do a couple more of those. Last one right here. And then bring the hands. So we're going to hold it here. And then notice how your forearms are going right by the rib cage. I'm going to take another deep breath in and then open up to the side and then bring the hands to center. Okay. So breathe on the rotation outwards, blow on the rotation inwards. So I'm going to add on now as we bring the hands outwards, lifting the heels and then lowering, lifting and lowering. We'll do a couple more of those. All right, last one right here. And then come to center. All right, this time we're going to start to do some lifting out of the chair. So on the first one, we're going to start with the hands on the thighs and then just take a deep breath in. On the exhale, I'm going to fold forward a little bit and then just lift out of the chair slightly. Breathe and then come back down. Okay. So again, we're just doing small lifts to begin with. Breathe in, exhale to lift. Inhale to stay, exhale to lower. Okay. On the next one, try lifting the arms up. Take a deep breath there and then come back down. Okay. Again, breathe to prepare, blow to lift, inhale to stay, and then exhale. Okay. Next one, I'm going to go palms up and then I'm just going to lift the arms up and bring them down. I kind of call this one is inspired by the lotus. Okay. So again, we'll just lift up higher and higher each time. One more time. All right. Now we're going to start at the top. So we're going to pull down and then bring the arms up. Pull down a little further, bring the arms up and a little further. One more time, and then all the way down. Okay, this time we're going to add a lift out of the chair. So we'll take a deep breath in, exhale and lift. Inhale to lower. Okay, lift a little higher on the next one. Good. All right, then a little higher on the next one. On the last one, we're going up all the way to the top, bringing the hands together. Okay, then take a deep breath in here and then go up again, going down further. Okay, and further. And let's go all the way down into a squat and back up. On the next one, we're going to go down and then all the way down to the chair. Very good. Okay, so next one, we're gonna go heels together, toes apart, hands either on the side of the hips or the back of the hips. And we'll start with butterfly. So we'll take a deep breath in, bringing the heels apart, and then press the heels together. Okay. So again, we'll do that a couple more times, just activating the muscles in the legs and hips and buttocks. All right. All right. One more time like that. Okay. This time we'll take a deep breath and then rotate thighs in and then thighs out. Squeeze the thighs together a little bit and then activate those muscles on the side of the hips and thighs. Got to open up wide in that butterfly. Now we're going to add on lifting the chest and then go back to neutral. Deep breath in. One more time, hold it there. Okay. All right. So this time we're going to take the arms out, extending back, and then bring them back. So lift the chest again if you want to go into spinal extension. Okay. We're going to add again the thighs into the mix, thighs in, thighs out. All right. Let's do a few more just like that. Breathing in, breathing out. And then last one right here. Okay, now we're going to come up on the feet and then we're going to kind of repeat, but we'll start with the legs long. So I'm starting with heels together, toes apart, again, hands on the side or the back of the hips. And let's just take another deep breath in and then exhale, pull the belly in, pelvic floor up. On the next breath, we're going to add in that spinal extension with the arm extension and then come back to neutral. Okay. So we'll keep doing that a couple more times. All right. Okay. We're going to add on now. I'm going to soften the knees and then straighten the legs. So I'm keeping my spine neutral on this one. Okay. So we're just softening the knees and then straightening the legs. I'm going to add on to this one. So as we come to center, lift the heels, then lower the heels, soften the knees, and then straighten the legs and lift the heels. Couple more, just like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Last one right here. Okay. Now I'm going to have you go behind your chair for the next set so we can use it for a light support. We're going to start with that lateral rotation with the legs wider. And we'll do, I think they call these ballet squats. So we're heels inwards, toes outwards. So you can work with your hands on the chair. Notice the space between you and your chair. Maybe it's 3, 4, 5 inches, whatever it is. Try to keep that distance constant. And then we're just going to bend the knees. So we're sinking straight down. Okay. Keeping the shoulders over the hips. Yeah. Good. All right. Now options here with the arms. You can lift the arms up and then bring them back to the chair, or maybe do one at a time if you need that light support. Okay. All right. So, or if you don't need that light support, just bring the arms down and up. Okay. So we're going to keep going with those squats, and then we're going to change up the feet. So lift one heel up off the floor, then the other. Okay. So just one and then the other. There we go. Okay, so let's do 3 more of these, 2 more, and then we're going to stay down, starting with one heel lifted. Again, use the chair as needed. We're going to go into pedal. Okay, holding it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then coming upright. We're going to do another set again, just lifting one heel, then the other. Okay. All right, couple more. and then hold it down again and go to pedal for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then come up. Okay, I'm already sweating after that one. Okay, so we're going back down to the chair. Whoops, I forgot to post my little notes here. Let me just put this up so I can remember what I had planned. Okay, so we're going back down to a sitting position, and we're going to start off with, let's see. Okay, so let's start off now with, so we're going to do some curtsies. Okay, so we're going to start in the sitting position to begin with, and then we're going to just start by bringing one foot under the opposite thigh, then bring it back to parallel, then the other side. So I'm basically doing a tiptoe, okay, one side, then the other. Yeah, so we'll keep going with that a couple more times. And then we're going to add in uh, a reach down for the heel. Okay, so you're going to bring the foot under, reach down for the heel. All right, option now to reach up on the opposite side. Okay, so a couple more just like that. All right, now we're going to change it up. So I'm going to stay upright, and then I'm going to just uh, lift the foot off the floor and then reach down for the heel underneath. Again, you can hold the arms down or take the opposite arm up, whatever you want to do with that. So let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these. Hold the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to be going forward. So I'm going to start with my hands on the hips. I'm going to take one foot and then step out in front of the other and bring it back. So basically, I'm just lining the one foot in front of the other. Okay, sitting position. All right. Okay, maybe even add a little uh, forward fold with the arms out. Okay, couple more. We'll make this the last set right here, last side right here, and then come back to center. Okay, so we're going to come up onto the feet. We'll play around with some curtsies. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just standing up and the chair off to one side. And I'm going to just take one foot and bring it in front and then bring it back. Okay, so I'm kind of stepping out in front and then stepping back. Yep. All right. Now we'll add the arms out to the side, then back. Okay. All right. Option now to go down low and up. Okay. So I am going into a curtsy, stepping forward, and then stepping back. Again, you can always put the hand on the chair beside you. Okay, so let's do 3 more of these, 2 more, and then hold that pose. So we're gonna do little dips down, okay? So again, you can add in the arms, okay? Couple more. All right, now I'm gonna go down and then arms up, arms in, yep. Okay, let's do 3 more of these, 2 more, and then we're going to pulse it at the bottom for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then come back. Okay, we're going to go the other way now. So I'm going to just slide my chair to the other side. Again, you're going to start just stepping one foot in front of the other. Okay, yep. Again, if you got that, then bring the arms out and then in. Yep. Option now to go down and back, down and back. Again, maybe use the hand on the chair if you need it. So let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then we'll hold it here. Okay. So we're coming down and then up. Okay. This time I'm going to start here, down and then up. Yeah, let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then hold it here. This time we'll come up. Okay. And then, I'm sorry, we'll start with the arms up, then go down to the hips. Yeah, 3 more of these, 2 more. We'll change it up on the next one. I think I'm kind of screwing it up here. So we're going down and then up. Okay, couple more of those. And then we'll hold it low and pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. And then come back to parallel. All right. So we're going to go back to the other side. This time I'm going to start with the chair a little more forward. And then I'm going to take the 1 foot back and then forward. So it's kind of like we're going into drama queen. In fact, we can kind of play around with that one a bit. Going, yeah. All right. So again, if you don't need the chair, put the hand on the hip. All right. All right. And then again, we'll add the spinal lift and lower. Okay. Couple more of those. Last one like that. All right. If you want any more range of motion, bring the hand behind and then let the head drop into the hand. Coming back here. Okay. So a couple more of those. Last one like that. Okay, now we're going to go into a curtsy. So this time we're going into just a tiptoe, bring it back. Tiptoe, bring it back. If you're ready, we're going to go down, lower. So again, use the chair as needed. All right. Option here, one arm out, bring it back. Maybe do both arms out and back. Couple more. And then we're going to hold it here and then pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay low for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going back to the other side. Again, we'll start off with sort of the drama queen pattern. You're going to take the 1 foot back and then forth. Okay. All right. If you're ready, we're going to add in the arm. Deep breath here and blow. Yeah. All right. Hand in the back of the head for more range. Breathing and blowing. Couple more. Yeah. And we'll do last one right here. Okay. Now we're going to change the footing a little bit again. You're just going to go to a tiptoe, bring it back. Tiptoe, bring it back. Again, use the chair as needed or not. Okay, again, we're going to add in a dip down and up. So we're just going to a curtsy now, right? Okay, so again, options here with the arms. We're going to take one arm out, bring it back, or both arms. Count down and hold. 3 more of these. 2 more of these. Hold it in that curtsy position and pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it down low for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're gonna go back down to the chair. I'm gonna start with the hands on the hips now. This time I'm just gonna be doing an extension out to the side and then reach for the toe. Come back upright, bring it in. Other side, you're gonna extend, reach for the toes, coming back. Okay, so arms out, reach for the toes. We'll do a couple more. I love this one for the inner thigh stretch that it gives. Okay. All right, last one like that, and then come back. Okay, this time we're gonna do kickbacks, reaching for the heel on one side, then the other. Okay, so try to bring your heel to your hand on one side, then the other. Yeah, couple more just like that. Last set, last side. Okay, now this time I'm going to hold the chair on one side and then I'll put the foot there, reach for the heel, then switch sides. So again, if you feel like you don't really need the chair, then leave the chair. Don't hold the chair. Okay, so we're doing a couple more just like that. Last set, last side. Okay, let's come up on the feet. Now we're gonna kind of carry on with the curtsy pattern, but we're gonna add in some side work as we do it. So we'll start off with just the side lift and lower, lift and lower. Okay, a couple more of those. Then we're gonna hold it here, then take it out in front and then back. So we're gonna lift, bring it out in front and back. Okay, so lift out in front and then lunge forward. Lift and lunge. Okay, one more time. Lift and lunge. Okay, now I'm going to do it on the other side. Same thing. So again, we'll just start with the straight lifts, keeping the torso upright. Okay, let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these. Then we're adding the lunge. So take it in front and then in forward, back, lift up, and then lunge forward. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we're gonna go to the back side this time. So again, we're gonna start here beside the chair. Gonna lift the leg. We'll do 3 side lifts, 2, and then on this one, we're gonna take the leg back and then lift up and bring it in. Okay, so we're gonna go lift to the side and bring it back, then lift to the side and bring it to the parallel. So lift, bring it behind, lift, and bring it back. We're doing 1 more of those. Okay, let's try it on the other side. Okay, so again, just start by lifting. 3, 2, then lift, bring that leg back, lift, and then bring it in. So this one's actually, I think, 4. So we're 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do a couple more of those. Last one right here. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do a final set standing. Okay. This time we're going to be doing a curtsy to the front, and then a tap to the side, and then a curtsy to the back. Okay. So we'll start off again. Lift to the side, then do curtsy, lift to the side, and then a curtsy. Okay. Lift, curtsy, lift, and curtsy. Add the arm in the front, lift it up, and then in the front again with the arm. Okay. So again, you could do a tiptoe to the side or lift that leg up and down. So we'll do a couple more sets here. I know I'm getting the hips are really working. Last set coming up. Last side in the back. And then bring it down. Okay, we're going to the other side on this one. Okay. So again, I'm going to start just with the tiptoe out, then curtsy in front, tiptoe to the side, then curtsy in the back. Tiptoe, curtsy in front, tiptoe, curtsy in the back. Okay. Add the arm in front. Okay. Yeah. Add the arms, both arms if you want, out, in front, to the side, in the back. All right. If you're ready, we're going to lift the leg, bring it back, lift the leg. Yeah. Woo. One more set coming up. I'm almost done on this one. One more side, and then hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Woo. Okay. Let's go back to the chair. I think I want to do some sitting lunge to open the hips up. I've got a little tension in my hips, so we're going to try to focus on opening those up. So let's turn our legs to one side. Then you're going to hold on the inside. Okay. And then just take that outside leg back into lunge position. Okay. And then I'm going to take the one hand back, reaching for that heel. And then again, I'm still supporting myself on the chair, and then come back. Very good. Okay. All right. So this time I'm going to do the same thing, option to bring the other arm up and over for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's do the other side. So I'm just going to pivot to the other side. So same setup here. Holding that chair on the inside. Again, we're just going to reach back for the heel, supporting yourself if the chair is needed. Good. And then come upright. Okay. Again, option to bring that top arm up and over for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let's turn back to center. Now we're going to go into the dancer routine. So on this one, I think we'll start with the bye, Jill, have a fabulous day. So this time I'm going to go into a tiptoe underneath the chair with a lateral rotation. And then I'm going to be doing a fold forward on this and then back. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add on a arm lift overhead and then bring it back. We'll alternate arms. Okay. So just one arm up overhead and then the other. All right. Maybe lift your foot off the floor under the chair and then bring it down. Lift the foot under the chair and then back. So a couple more of those. Last one right here. Okay, we're going to switch sides now. So just start with the other one underneath. Again, we're going to just fold forward and bring it back up. So again, try lifting one arm, then the other. Okay. If you're ready, lift the foot off the floor as you fold forward. That's the foot under the chair. Kind of hard to lift the one that's in front because that's supporting you. Okay. Yep. One more on each side. Last one here. Okay, so we're going to go into the standing position. We're going to work through some dancer routines. So I'm going to start with the feet in parallel. Okay. I'm going to take the one foot and just go into lateral rotation with the tiptoe behind. Okay. So we're going to start here and pull the heel towards the buttocks. Okay, I'm not sure if you can really see that. I'm going to turn a little bit. So I'm starting here and then I'm pulling the heel towards the buttocks. So it's the opposite side. I'm bringing right now I'm lifting my right heel towards my left glute. If you're lifting your left heel, then you're lifting it towards your right glute. Okay, so whatever works for you. All right, now options here. Maybe lift one arm up, bring it down, then the other, or both arms up, bring it down, or bring it to the hips, okay, or leave it up and then work here. 3 more, 2 more, and then hold the heel up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides now. So I'm just going to take the other foot over, okay, again, pulling that heel towards the buttocks. So the heel towards that buttocks, that's it. Again, you can try one arm, then the other, or together. Yeah. All right. Or leave the arms up and just work here. 3 more, 2 more, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're gonna progress on this one. This time I'm gonna be again changing sides. I'm gonna keep my hand on the on the chair. Then I'm gonna fold forward and lift. Okay, so as I pull the heel towards the buttocks, I'm gonna fold forward over the chair. Okay, so keeping the one hand on the chair, fold forward and lift. Pull that heel towards the buttocks and then bring the arm overhead. Couple more like that. And then just hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides again. So again, we'll start here. As you pull the heel up, we're gonna switch the arm. Yeah. So I've got the one supporting leg and I'm holding onto the chair on that side. And then the other side is lifting and lowering. Yep. Pull the heel up, fold forward. Okay. So let's do 3 more of these. 2 more. And then hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, let's go back to the chair. And I'm going to do now the frog move. It's inspired by the bar or the ballet. So with this one, I'm going to start just with the heels together, toes apart. And again, it's kind of a butterfly position. Okay. And then I'm just going to, again, work with lifting the heels and lowering to begin with. Okay. Yeah. Adding the arms out, arms in, arms out, arms in. One more time, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I'm going to support myself on the arms. So you can have your hands on the seat or the back of the chair. And then I'm going to extend the legs. Okay, so notice how my back is straight. I'm not slumping. I'm keeping my chest lifted with the back straight. So first, I'm going to pull the heel up, the inside of the opposite leg, extend, bring it out and around, other side, pull it up, out, and around. Okay, so we'll do a few more of those. Last one right here. Okay, we're going the other way now. So first, lengthen the leg to, or pull the leg to the side, bend the knee, then slide the heel down the other side. Okay, so extend to the side, bend, and then slide your heel down the opposite leg. Out, bend the knee, slide down. Again, other side, in and down. So we're going to do these ones from the standing position again. Okay, so we'll start standing up, chair in front again. Start with heels together, toes apart. All right, so for this one, we're going to start off just sliding the heel up, then extend and bring it out and down. Other side, slide up, out, and in. Okay, so option here to support yourself with the chair, just like I'm doing, or maybe, oops, I screwed that one up. And then maybe bring the opposite arm out, okay? Or bring both arms up, out, again, slide it up, extend it out, bring it down, slide it up, extend and down. One more time on each side. All right, now we're going the other way. So again, I'll start with the chair support. You're gonna go outwards first, then lift, bring it in, slide it down. Tiptoe to the side, then lift and bend and slide. Tiptoe, lift, bend and slide. Okay. Again, I'm going to try this one, hands on the hips. Out, lift, in, and down. Maybe extend the arms, lift, bend, and bring it down. So out, lift, bring it in and down. One more on each side. Lift, in, and down. Okay. Okay, looks good. All right, we're going back to the chair. I'm going to do some swan and arabesque. Okay, so we'll start off in parallel footing. And we're going to first pull the tummy in, pelvic floor up, and then just take a deep breath in. And then we're going to we'll start the first one with the hands on the thighs for support. You then keep the apple under your chin as you rock forward. Okay, so notice my back is arched. So I'm going to have you exhale here. Inhale as you come up, keeping the back in an arched position. Okay, one more time. Then we'll add on the arms. So we're going to go forward and back again, keeping the back arched. Couple more of those. Breathe in and blow. We'll make it even a little harder. This time, taking one foot under, then do your swan. Bring it back, other side again. So we'll do two more, one with one foot under, and then the other one, switch sides. Okay. All right, now we're going to come up onto the feet now, and we'll do the swan from standing position. So again, I'm going to do it kind of an easier version here. We're going to lift the chest and arch the back. Let me go a little further forward so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to arch again, pulling the tummy in. We're arching the back, and then I'm going to keep the back arch and then fold forward. So you can do it with your hands on the thighs or maybe even here. The essence of this is to keep your back arched. Okay, pulling the tummy in. Okay, one more time, just like that. Okay, now we're gonna go to neutral spine for a sec. Give your back a little break. This time, I'm gonna stand on one foot and then I'm gonna bring the other leg back and then bring it in. So it's just a matter of contracting the glute and then bring it back. Contract the glute, bring it back. If you're ready, we're gonna bend the elbows as we do that. Okay, so soften the supporting leg. All right, and then lift the chest and arch the back. Okay, so arch the back and lift the chest. All right. Okay, we're doing the other side now. So start again with just the glute contraction and release. Think I'll do it a little bit different here. We're gonna lift the chest, then come back to neutral. Lift the chest, back to neutral, okay? We're adding on, bend the elbows, and lift the chest. Okay, so again, we're kind of arching the back here as we lift the leg. Two more. Good. Last one. Good. Okay, that is the swan standing position. Okay, next one we're gonna do is the yeah, we're gonna play around with some gate poses, but we'll do the mermaid first. So I'm gonna start with the one leg out to the side, and then we're gonna pull the toes towards your hand here, then lift the hands up. Okay, so we'll start off by reaching for those toes and then sweep the other arm around, bring it back, then support yourself on the chair, sweep that arm around. Okay, so we'll do that a couple more times. Again, reach for the toes, sweep around, support yourself, and sweep around. Last one right here. Okay, we're going to the other side. So same thing, other side. Okay, so start with the arms out. You're pulling those toes towards your hand, reaching and circling around. Support yourself on the chair, and then sweep on the other side. Breathe here. Blow. Breathe and blow. We're going to do last one right here. Last side right here. And then coming up. Very good. Okay, we're coming up onto the feet now. We're going to do some gate posing from the side of the chair again. So I think what I'll do is we'll kind of do a similar version to the mermaid that we just did, and then we'll progress into gate pose. So basically, you're going to take one leg to the side with the heel up, soften your supporting leg, okay? Then reach down for the heel for the foot, circle that other arm around, and then come back up, okay? So we're going to do that again. So take the heel out, reach for the toe, circle the top arm around and up. Okay, we'll do that one more time. So again, heel out, arm out, circle around, and come back up. Okay, we're doing the other side. Start in parallel. I'm gonna laterally rotate, soften the supporting leg, arms go out, reach for the toes, come back up and to center, okay? So again, laterally rotate, reach for the toes, circle around and center, okay? So again, All right. Now we're going to go back to the first side. And we're going to be starting with the tiptoe on the side this time. So arm is on the thigh. And then we're just going to reach towards the toe and then come back. Reach for the toe. All right. Then options here to lift the leg. Okay. To lift the leg. Yeah. All right. So this one's a tough one, but if you want a little more challenge, then you're going to take the hand up and over, maybe leave the toes down. Okay. Try that. And then if you're ready, try lifting and lowering. So that's where my challenge level is. Okay. So a couple more. And then try holding the next one, either here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to the other side. So again, we'll start here with the tiptoe, and then you're just sliding down and coming up. All right, option here to lift and lower. Okay, if you're ready, we're going to add in that overhead reach, keeping the toes on the floor, maybe, or adding that lift and lower. Okay, so a couple more of those. On the next one, we're going to hold the pose either here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stretch out my hips a little. So I'm going to go hands on thighs, back is straight, but I'm going to send my hips to one side, look back at my booty, then bring the hips to the other side, look back at your booty, and then come back to center. And then we'll stand up. Okay. So wanted to do another set here. It's called the garden gate. What I'm going to do is I'll try to do a sitting version here of the garden gate. We're going to start with actually, let me start off to this side. Then we're going to start with the one leg out to the side and then bring it in. Okay. So just bring it out, bring it in. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to make it a little more difficult. I'm going to keep the knee bent and slide it in and out. Now, keeping the foot off the floor. So I'm leaving the foot off the floor. If you feel like you need to, you can drag it, but I'm going to recommend you lift it if that feels good for you. Okay. So we're just bringing it in and out. All right. Couple more. All right. Then I'm going to do the other side. Same thing. So I'm going to start with the leg extended. Bring it in. Extended. Again, use the chair as needed. Maybe you want to support yourself. All right. Okay, then I'm going to keep it here and then just laterally rotate and bring it back to mid. Again, hands on the hips, maybe hands out to the side, whatever feels good for you. Last set right here. Bring it in. Okay, we're going on to the feet again. So we're going to start with the tiptoe out to the side. Then I'm going to bring it up into center. So tiptoe out, bring it up. Okay. Try it with the hands on the hips. Tiptoe out, tiptoe up. Okay. All right. Now we'll hold it here. Bring it in, out, and in. Laterally rotate, bring it in. Again, use the chair as needed. Hands on the hips, maybe hands out to the side, in and out, or leave them out. 3 more of these. 2 more of these. Last one, bring it in and down. Okay, other side. There's a lot of hip work going on in this workout. Okay, so again, we're going to start off with the tiptoe out to the side, bring it up and back. Okay, try it with the hands on the hips. All right, maybe extend and bend. Couple more. All right, holding it there now. We're going to just laterally rotate, bring it in. Laterally rotate, bring it in. Again, arms as whatever works for you. 3 more of these. 2 more of these. And then last one, bring it in and down. Very good. Okay. Let's go back down to the chair. Oh, it's 10:29 on my clock here. So we're just going to do some stretchy moves for maybe 5-6 minutes to finish up. All right. So I think what I'll do is the sitting saw to begin with. Starting now, just holding the chair with one hand, or start with the arms out. Then you're going to hold the chair with the arms out. Then bring your hand to the opposite knee and then slide over it. Okay. Coming back, bring that hand out, bring that hand to the chair, other side, slide it over the knee, and then reach. Okay. Now, a little more challenging is with the legs extended, pulling the toes in. So same thing, take a deep breath, rotate, then slide and try to reach your opposite pinky toes. Then come back up, bring that arm out, other side. Again, rotate and reach. And back up and out. Okay, so we're going to come up standing position on this one. Moving the chair back. Again, we'll start here. And we'll do it first with just the hands on the hips to begin with. Okay, and then I'm going to have my legs about, hip distance wide, feet in parallel, because we want to get a stretch on the inner thigh here. Okay, so we'll start off just extending the one arm, reaching across to the opposite thigh, then slide down the outside of the leg, reaching for the pinky toe. Then come back up, back to center, hand out, other side. Again, bring it over to the opposite thigh, then slide it down the outside and reach towards that pinky toe, and then come back up. Okay. Now, option this time, arms out. We're going to rotate. This time, fold forward. The other arm goes back up and reach down to the opposite pinky toe. Take a breath. Exhale, come back up. Other side. Turn, fold, reach down to the pinky toe. Come back up, back to center. Okay, reverse saw now. So we'll start here. We're going to rotate, bring the hand on the back of the buttocks. The other hand reaches to the sky. Then slide the hand down the thigh and reach the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back upright, we'll go the other way. So turn, hand on the back of the buttocks, reach the sky, reach down to the back of the knee and overhead. Take a deep breath. And then we'll come back upright, bring the hands out to the side and bring them down. Very good. Okay, going back down to the chair, we're going to do a little bit of pigeon pose, sitting position. Actually, let's do, yeah, we're going to do this. So we'll start off with the one ankle over the other, pulling the toes towards you. We're going to fold forward, but I'm keeping my back straight on this one. So I'm going to keep my back straight and just fold forward and then hold it there. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, come back upright. Okay. Other side, same thing. Okay. Again, deep breath in, grow tall, and then fold forward, keeping the back straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna have you try that in the standing position now. So it's basically the same move. Option to support yourself on the chair. Take your outside foot over the inside. Okay, you can either go here or maybe here, depending on the range you have in your hips. Okay, then I'm going to keep supporting myself and then keeping my back straight. I'm going to fold forward and then reach for my toes in front. Again, try to keep your back straight. Don't do this. Just keep your back straight and fold forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're doing the same thing, other side. You can switch the chair to the other side. Start in parallel, take the outside foot and over the inside. Again, I'm gonna fold forward, supporting myself with the chair. Then I'm gonna reach down, again, keeping my back straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. We're gonna do it one more time. Deep breath in. Again, exhale, fold forward. And again, reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then back upright. Okay, let's go back down to the chair. All right, let's do again, let's go into butterfly again. And then we'll start with the hands on the hips. This time we'll take a deep breath in, draw the thighs apart and the elbows back as we arch the back a little, and then just release. So we're going to a neutral spine, then inhale, open up, and then exhale. One more time. This time we're going to extend the arms back, take a deep breath, then rotate thighs in. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Couple more of those. Last one, deep breath in, come back to parallel. We're doing the camel stretch now. So for this one, I'm gonna, we could do a half camel first, plant one foot forward, and then have the other foot underneath. And then we're gonna lean back, keeping the back straight and pulling the thigh down. So we're kind of pushing down there, okay? Yeah, coming back, we'll try the other side, bring the foot underneath. Again, pulling the tummy in, lean back, drawing the thigh down. Okay, now we'll go into both feet under the chair. Again, start up. Again, this time, again, we're gonna lean back, or actually just grow taller. Don't really lean back. We're gonna reach down for the heels, energy through the back and the top of the head. Take a deep breath. Good. And then we'll bring the feet back out in front. Okay. Let's take another deep breath in. We'll bring the arms up. Then we're going to go into an elephant stretch. So bringing the hands into cactus, then forearms together. Okay. And then maybe do an old elephant, rounding the upper back. Okay. Then we're going to come out, bring the arms up into cactus, and then heel toe into goddess. Okay. And then let's take a deep breath, look over one shoulder, and then bring the arms back to elephant. We'll go open back into cactus or bull goddess, looking over the other shoulder. Good. Bringing the arms back in. Then we're going to go into extend the arms out. Bring one arm over top. And then bend the elbows if you can. Okay. If you can wrap, then wrap the hands together. Take a deep breath. Then we're going to undo, change the top arm this time. So change the top arm, bend the elbows, wrap if you can, take a deep breath. Good. Open up, take one more deep breath, and then give yourself a hand. And that is it for today, ladies. All right. Thanks for hanging in, Tony. You're the last lady standing again.